Hello fellow surfers, welcome to Flavour Tasters, the food and beverage review channel. I hope you guys are well. This is all things food and beverage related and yada 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 and health and la 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 la. Anyway, this is, as you can see here, same one. Now, as you guys know, I like a bit of whiskey now and then. There's a sweetness in the aroma. And again, I want to take this time to just say that I hope that people don't abuse alcohol. Yeah. Now, abuse of alcohol will damage your body. It's okay to occasionally have a drink as kind of like a well done or something, or if you're going to the gym like for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks and you have a cheat day. You know, it's not bad to have a day. When you have a day off, you're just chilling, relaxing and stuff, or you've been at work hard over the month and you take that one day rest or whatever, and you're setting that aside for relaxation. Maybe it's watching a movie or whatever, a sport game. Just don't abuse it, yeah. But anyway, I'm not here to badger your ears and go, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It's your choice, but I'm just giving you one because you guys, whether you're a follower, just a viewer that hasn't subscribed yet, or subscriber, or fan, or whatever you want to call yourself, guys, I'm saying this out, okay? Not because I'm trying to badger you, yeah? But anyway, so there's a sweetness to this, a smokiness to the aroma. That sharpness from the alcohol, and I can't even remember what the price was for this. I think it's £35 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 32 it says on the internet, but I'm sure it was 35 when I paid for it. Anyway, and it's 70 centiliters, and the alcohol strength is 45%, and you could use this for tinctures. If you were making home medicines, you could use this as a base because it's over 40%, which is generally the percentage people ask you to use. And I like the little effect, by the way, this little red kind of candle. It is seemingly, if it's not candle wax, whatever they've used, they've done it in a way that it actually feels like it, and a slightly more rubbery, I guess, but it was all over the top, very nicely done. But yeah, you can kind of taste like an oak barrel or a woody kind of hint to it from its aging. Like you get straight away the smokiness from the. It's handmade as well, apparently. It says on the bottle, handmade, distilled, aged, and bottled by the Maker's Mark Distillery, Star Farm, Loretto, Kentucky, United States. Straight bourbon. So it's got like a kind of, I wouldn't say a basic flavor, but it's got a very nice sweetness, but it's also got that kind of heat to it that will help you get through like the winters. Like, you know, if it's cold, this will kind of heat you up from the inside out. But it's a nice, relaxing, little bit of a bitterness, slightly to the back of the palate. And you should never drink it too quick. So I'm going to just relax and I'm going to give it a score now. Now, in my opinion, I like to go with these type of drinks with bottles, how the bottles are shaped as well. And I haven't really talked about bottle shapes. Just, you know, when you're looking for a drink, you look at kind of the layout of it, how it looks. Does it have like that? For me, at least, does it have that kind of mature kind of feel to it, that old style about it? It just kind of takes you to a time where, like, this would have been like the generic drink that they were drinking, yeah. And I like unique bottles, but when it comes to flavour, aroma, I want to know if the aroma's there, if it's pronounced, it's being announced within the nostrils, and this has a nice heat, nice kick to it. It's something like you could, if you had a little bit of a rough throat, maybe a tiny little drop of this would be nice. And if you did it in a tincture, but the heat, kind of gingery kind of heat to it. This is not to say that it's got ginger used in it. I'm not saying that is the case, but it's got gingery backing to it, a nice gingery heat to it. So I think this is, for a bourbon, it's not probably the best. The bullet, hopefully I pronounced it right there. The bullet is a bullet, or whatever you want to call it, is better than this. However, this is a nice sweetness. It's got a nice sweetness about it, and it's almost like a basic-y kind of bourbon. There's not a lot of the flavours for me personally coming out from what they've done. There's like maybe 2-3 points to it. It's got that heat, it's got a almost smokiness, the wood from the distilling, the kind of oaky kind of taste to it, and then the sweetness of it. It's a good starting bourbon, but it has heat. Again, don't abuse these things. You might be thinking, if you're drinking, some people like myself sometimes will get like that spirit of, I must go out and buy this, because just take a second to think, like, if you've got something in the house already, have you drank it here? Don't abuse, just chill, and you know, if you've got some, don't go out wasting your money for more if you've already got some. If you don't have some and you haven't had a drink for a while, then okay. You know, if you're essentially rewarding yourself, or you think, oh, you know, it's an okay time to have a drink, then okay, but just don't abuse it. I'm saying this for your health, not because I'm trying to be like a bossy person. That's not what I'm looking to do. Just saying, when you're drinking bourbon, it is best to take your time, soak up the kind of atmosphere, listen to some nice music, or have a steak with it, or, you know, try and make a event out of it, rather than drinking it just straight as a party. People do that, but it can do damage if you just bomb it. Yeah, for me, it's a thing that's more, you're building up events. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm doing a review of it. This I won't be probably touching. I'm not going to say yes or no, because I don't know the future. I'm not psychic, but I'm not going to just bomb through it. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to give it. It's better than a 6, which is your general, like, your cheap whiskey, 6 and below. So I'm going to give this a like, it would either be a high 6, so be still 6. So 6 could be like the lower forms of bourbons or very bad tasting bourbons, and below that. But this, I would say, is a 7. It's kind of a base bourbon, bourbon that you would go to. It's nice. It's not bad. Anything that's got like a horrible flavour, then obviously would be below 6, depending on the flavour. Whiskies, you need really good whiskies to hit the 7s, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s. Generally, your generic whiskies hit like at best 6, 7. It push. It very, very big push. But anyway, yeah. It's a straightforward bourbon. And for £35, it's not a bad price. It's not a brilliant price, considering that you can get some that are slightly better than it. But it's kind of like a average price, I would say, to go to when you're drinking bourbons, especially if they're like to go to aroma, flavor, like your generic kind of starting points when you're getting into bourbons. This is kind of like the sweetness. It's not as dry as some. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Nice tasting, good starting drink. But always remember to just be careful. If you ever done a review on this, let me know if you've got a channel and the review that you've done on your channel. And also give me your view and feedback. Do you think it's actually worthy of being better? Now, if I was to go off the whole kind of package, the taste, I would probably give it a 7.5, kicking it up a bit, because I like the packaging, but I'm going by the flavours, the aromas, and it's a 7, yeah. I don't really like to give points between. It's either, if I feel it's like a 7.6, I just give it an 8. I round it up. If it's a 7.5 or below, it will be 7. If it's a 6.6, then it'll be a 7 type thing, you know. So, yeah. It's a nice flavour, it's a nice taste, it's got a beautiful aroma, should I say it with. And yeah, 7 out of 5. I would probably, if I had to push this, I would say it's more round about the 6.8, 6.9 points, rounded up to 7. But it's a decent starting point. So if you've done a video on this, let me know. I'd love to see it. And if you've done a good enough like video, I'll subscribe to your channel if I like your videos. Not just because I agree or disagree with your video, but the video format, the way that it's kind of set up. If I like your video, I'll subscribe. Even if you disagree with me, if you think this is worth a 5 or a 4 or whatever, I'll still subscribe if you've got a good content base. Now, if you don't do YouTube videos, but you've had this as a drink, tell me your views and opinions down in the comment section below. And subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Select all notifications. Straight the like and share the content and all the good stuff. Leave your views, opinions down in the comment section below. And check the links in the description. And join the Discord channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye bye. Have a beautiful time. Gotta do an outro.